away and running at the fairgrounds. Sharp start for Texas Tidelands in the green cap. There's the first favorite, Gurkha Gold, who's going for an early move now for Raylu Gutierrez and just heads off. Sharp starting Texas Tidelands as Payo Princess now strides up on the outside. The trailers are Honorary Guest and Caviar Resolution. Now Honorary Guest trails the first of the day as they go to the back of the track. It's Gurkha Gold. Gurkha Gold leads by a half length as Emmanuel Nieves has Payo Princess right there with the front runner. It's a break of 5. Toward the rail is Texas Tidelands with Aubrey Green. On the outside for Adam Beschizza. Racing a joint third is Caviar Resolution. And with Jareth Ludberry, Honorary Guest. Still trails here in the Friday opener. The first two of 8 furlongs in 24.88 seconds, nearing the half-mile pole. It's Gurkha Gold and Payo Princess still vying for it, with Texas Tidelands creeping in from the rail. Caviar Resolution and the Navy cap between horses, and Honorary Guest takes a wider angle of attack as they head toward the far turn. The half-mile in 49.30 seconds. Still Gurkha Gold. Gurkha Gold continues to hold on to a short lead as Payo Princess has been right there with Gurkha Gold coming into this final quarter of a mile. Payo Princess has nosed in front of Gurkha Gold as these mares straighten for the short stretch. On the front outside is Honorary Guest. In between horses, Caviar Resolution. Texas Tidelands the rail. Honorary Guest is, in fact, last of the 5. They've straightened away 3/4 in 114.51. Payo Princess in a scrappy battle here with Gurkha Gold. Final 16th. Texas Tidelands charging into third. Then Caviar Resolution. It's Payo Princess for Emmanuel Nieves. Payo Princess prevails in the mile from Gurkha Gold. Texas Tidelands third, then Caviar Resolution and Honorary Guest. Seconds of the day here at the fairgrounds. They're in the gate. And they're off. Trader Price broke sharp. Toward the inside, here's Iron and Steel. Our Heat Seeker settled with the rail. Go, Brother, Go. Yellow with the blue diamond hoop strides up into position as they enter the first turn with Emmanuel Nieves. Iron and Steel has taken the early lead from Trader Price with Our Heat Seeker in third. Go, Brother, Go is fourth. Then toward the inside is Double on the Red in fifth. Renati is a wide 6th, and they have 6 furlongs to go from the first line. And will settle by Corey Mallory. Run on Aces has drifted back to being 7th and last. The quarter covered in 24.30 seconds. It's Iron and Steel who's allowed to dictate terms. Smooth sailing out in front here for Iron and Steel, tracked by Trader Price. It's a break of 2 more to Our Heat Seeker. Looks to gain from third. 3/4 length to Go, Brother, Go with Renatia wide 5th. Then Double on the Red and the Blue Silks, and still saving ground. Run on Aces remains last. The half mile in 48.88 seconds. Iron and Steel leads the maiden mile. They round the far turn. Iron and Steel has opened up a 5-length advantage on Trader Price, followed by Go, Brother, Go, who's just gained third from Our Heat Seeker, now in fourth, a quarter of a mile from home. With on the outside, Double on the Red next in fifth. Then comes Run on Aces. The window tailed off was Renati. Iron and Steel leads for the short stretch. Trader Price now launching a bid between horses. Go, Brother, Go sweeps after 3/4 in 1 minute 14.59 seconds for Jose Rodriguez. Here's Go, Brother, Go. Go, Brother, Go has taken the lead past the 16th from Trader Price and Iron and Steel. They're close to home. It's Go, Brother, Go. Go, Brother, Go, going away by 6. Trader Price was second, Iron and Steel third, and Our Heat Seeker held fourth from Double on the Red and Run on Aces at the first line. Fast and firm. Good luck if you have a pick 6 bet on here at the fairgrounds. They're in the gate. And they're off. Even start. There's Masquerade Ball, who strikes out with Seeking Splendor, and they're quickly headed off by Motown Missile, who's made a nifty early move here for Raylu Gutierrez. Motown Missile has taken the lead from Sharp starting, Seeking Splendor, and on the outside, Masquerade Ball is now gained second with 7 furlongs to run. Then toward the rail is Major Deal, taken back by Emmanuel Nieves to settle Mount Kenya and the Orange Cap in the clear in 5th as they go to the back of the track. Then an early break to Eyes on Deck, who's dropped back to be 7th. The first quarter in 24.19 seconds, making this backstretch run. And it's Motown Missile. So Motown Missile rocketed to the lead for Raylu. Motown Missile shoulders the load from a tracking Seeking Splendor with on the outside Masquerade Ball. Mount Kenya on the far outside in 4th there for Alexander Castillo, 4 furlongs from home. Saving ground is Major Deal. Then it's a break of 5 more to Eyes on Deck, who's racing in the back half of the field after a half mile in 47.80 seconds. They round the far turn, 3 furlongs to go. It's Motown Missile. Mount Kenya now making 3-path progress to gain second from Seeking Splendor in third as these leaders come toward the quarter pole. With Major Deal in fourth, then Eyes on Deck and Masquerade Ball. They turn for home. And pulled up on the first turn was King Tough. That was King Tough pulled up on the first turn. 3/4, 113.64. Now they're in the final furlong and a half. Mount Kenya runs here at Motown Missile. Motown Missile digs his heels in, battles Mount Kenya for the final 16th. They're kicking away from Seeking Splendor in third. It's Motown Missile. Motown Missile. Mount Kenya on the outside. Driving finish. Mount Kenya. Motown Missile. Mount Kenya right on the wire. Mount Kenya in that photo from Motown Missile. Seeking Splendor finished third. And they're off. He is worthy. From that outside gate was slow to go. Fast start for Rammer Jammer, who comes dashing out for Jose Rodriguez. Leads Fast and Furious, who will have to track. Then toward the inside, Action Seeker through into third. On the outside, Let's Go Random in the Aubrey Green cap. Cat 5 is running in fifth and settled there, some 5 to 6 off the speed. Rammer Jammer from Fast and Furious past the half mile. Then comes unaffiliated G's Law, and slow starting. He is worthy has drifted back to be eighth. The quarter in 22.27 seconds. They round the far turn. And Rammer Jammer leads the maiden. It's Rammer Jammer, length and a half, Fast and Furious, with Action Seeker gaining toward the inside. He is random as a wide fourth. Cat 5 toward the inside, continues to buy time. Cat 5 draws in. Then G's Law, unaffiliated, and the distant is He is Worthy. They've straightened past the quarter pole. That's Rammer Jammer to reel in. Half mile in 46.53 seconds. Coming down to the final furlong for Jose Rodriguez. It's Rammer Jammer. Rammer Jammer is sticking to his guns. Rammer Jammer has the kick and has come clear from Action Seeker. Cat 5 through into third. Rammer Jammer. Rammer Jammer wins full of run by 5. Action Seeker was second. Cat 5 third. G's Law finished fourth. They're off. Racing 1 mile. Cajun Connection stumbled. Fast start for Andrew Smile. Cajun Connection is right there too. Sylvester holds the rail with in between horses. Harps Hill, who's keen. Harps Hill needs to settle as Peso Pasado now strides up in the 3-path as they round the first turn. And farther out is Iron Moon. As these leaders go to the back of the track, smooth sailing out in front here for Andrew Smile. Went to the front for James Graham. Andrew Smile leads by 3/4 length to Cajun Connection in the red cap. Peso Pasado coming up on the outside. 3 deep uncovered there for David Cohen, making this backstretch run with Iron Moon a wide fourth. 5 furlongs in the first line. Then Sylvester with the rail and Harps Hill in between horses. The first 2 of the 8 furlongs covered in 24.21 seconds. It's Andrew Smile. Andrew Smile leads Cajun Connection, who stays close for Mitchell Morrow with Peso Pasado third on the outside inside a half mile to run. Then comes Sylvester. Iron Moon is wide and needs to gain, and Harps Hill has retreated to the back. Half mile in 48.22. It's still Andrew Smile. So Andrew Smile looking to take them all the way. Andrew Smile in front here of Cajun Connection, who's vying for second with Peso Pasado. A couple of furlongs to go. Andrew Smile, Cajun Connection. Peso Pasado being driven to gain from third as these maiden 3-year-olds come from the short stretch. Sylvester in fourth. Then on the outside, Iron Moon is next. We trail back all the way to Harps Hill. 3/4 in 113.17 seconds. It's still Andrew Smile looking to finish them off for James Graham. Andrew Smile with a 16th left and a 5-length leader. From a fully extended Cajun Connection, Peso Pasado is third, but just running in place. Then Sylvester. Andrew Smile, wire to first wire from Cajun Connection. Peso Pasado third, Sylvester finished fourth at the first line. Ready. The Rolfin sprinting, even start. Clear as a bell, dropped out toward the back. Fast start 4. Toward the inside, blinded by the G's. Quickly tackled by Go Sugar, and Copter hovers close to these two. It's Go Sugar, who's just in front of blinded by the G's. They drag race to the half-mile pole, coming 3 clear. From Copter, tracking from third. Sono is fourth. Cali Coco in fifth. Clear as a bell, broke a beat slow, looks to gain with the rail past the half-mile. Lordy Lordy, and that quartet end after 2.5 furlongs. Hoosier has dropped back to eighth and last. The quarter flown past. 21.47 seconds, 3 furlongs to go. The battle ensues between Go Sugar and Blinded by the G's out in front. The race is on. Go Sugar, Blinded by the G's toward the quarter pole from Copter, who's a gaining third. Soto on the far outside with Lordy Lordy now getting a pop of the crop. Here's Clear as a Bell. Yellow Cap looking to make a split. And Hoosier also pulled to the far outside. It's up for grabs. Copter now is taking a short lead from those battlers. Go Sugar has dropped back. Blinded by the G's. Clear as a Bell still has some work to do. Lordy Lordy charging now after Copter, who just has first run for the final 16th. It's Copter. Clear as a Bell attacks toward the rail. Lordy Lordy on the far outside is Hoosier. They're close to the finish with Laurent Giroux. It's Copter. Copter driven out. Copter gets the result from Lordy Lordy. Then a three-way go. Hoosier near the stand side rail with Clear as a Bell, and Cali Coco was between horses. Corsair firm, rail at 34 feet from the fairgrounds. They're in the gate. And they're off. Scoring drive from the rail. Parents taken back. Here's Western Star in the green blinkers, and Old Stud Muffin also is close up, as is One for Vivi, as they head toward the first turn with Sophia Barandella. It's Western Star who leads out from One for Vivi with Old Stud Muffin in the white cap. Scoring drive is a ground-saving fourth as these Louisiana breds go to the back of the course. Moment of Stardom in fifth. Northern Reflection in a tight spot sixth between horses. As they go to the back of the course, Bouldering is posted wide, and Corey Lattery and Perrins, while settled, has drifted back to last position. The quarter in 25.17 seconds. Making this run toward the half-mile pole, it's Western Star. So Western Star just leads a close-up, One for Vivi in the red cap. Scoring drive making inroads now with the rail there at 34 feet. Moment of Stardom between horses. Then on the far outside is Old Stud Muffin, and Northern Reflection is looking to make a split. These are well grouped past the half-mile. Bouldering is on the extreme outside. Near that far side rail is Bouldering, and Perrins up the inside trail. The half mile in 51.24 seconds. So now they're on the far side of the fairgrounds course inside 3 furlongs to go. It's Western Star, One for Vivi. Now launching a bid. One for Vivi, up now for Emmanuel Nieves. Coming to the turn-in. One for Vivi just leads Western Star. Scoring drive was switched out. Here's Perrins. Perrins gains up the inside trail as well. They've straightened away. Moment of Stardom. Bouldering. We trail back to Northern Reflection. And Old Stud Muffin dropped away after 3 quarters at 117.95. It's Perrins. Perrins pounced on them. It's Perrins pouring it on with Corey Lattery, the son of Lee. Perrins past the 16th from One for Vivi. Moment of Stardom battle. Scoring drive. Bouldering is fifth best. It's Perrins. Perrins comes from last to first by 4. Sharp win, Perrins. One for Vivi was second. Scoring drive third. The Moment of Stardom, and Bouldering was after that. And they're off. Nice line out. Bet on Bourbon. There's Swirling Wine, Flashing Speed, All-Star Magic, and on the far outside, Happy Sales, Deeper Out, Ducks on the Pond settles. An early battle. It's Bet on Bourbon, who's joined toward the inside by Miss Distinctive, All-Star Magic, and Swirling Wine also mixing it up. These four to the half-mile pole. Happy Sales tracks the action from 5th. Stop Shop and Drop Gain 6th between horses. Then toward the inside is Ryan's Grace, followed by Ducks on the Pond, who's drifted back toward last. The opening quarter covered in 22.49 seconds. They round the far turn to 3 furlongs from home with Aubrey Green. Bet on Bourbon is now the overall leader by 2 to All-Star Magic, with Swirling Wine in 3rd. Happy Sales vying for 4th with Miss Distinctive. Then comes Stop, Chop, and Drop in 6th. Ducks on the Pond, 7th on the front outside. Ducks on the Pond looks to gain. And toward the inside is Ryan's Grace. These fillies mares are straightened away past the quarter pole in 46.84 seconds. It's Bet on Bourbon, tackled by All-Star Magic, who's rallying now for Adam Beschizza. 1 furlong to go. All-Star Magic, Bet on Bourbon, with Ducks on the Pond flying late as they come past the 16th. Bet on Bourbon, Ducks on the Pond bears down. All-Star Magic is 3rd. Here's Ducks on the Pond. Ducks on the Pond swoop down and takes it from Bet on Bourbon. All-Star Magic 3rd, and Ryan's Grace rallied into 4th.